So welcome, we're going to do a nice gentle beginner yoga today. So we're going to take it really easy. I'm going to give you a few variations, so if anything doesn't feel right, you have options. Yeah, let's go for it. So we're actually just going to start seated today. So crossing your legs, legs can be out in front of you, wherever is most comfortable. And when you're ready, we're just going to close the eyes. So just resting the hands on the knees here, relax the shoulders. Sitting up nice and tall, feel of the crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling. And we're just going to take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale. And again, take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. And one more here, taking a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale. And we're just going to drop the chin all the way down to the chest. So just feeling that stretch through the back of the neck. And then nice and slowly beginning to take the right ear across to the right shoulder. Again, just feeling that stretch through the neck. Dropping the chin back down to center, we go over to the other side. And again, just dropping the chin down, going over towards your right. And last time, going over to your left. And just dropping the chin all the way back down to the chest now. Lifting the head back up. You can keep the eyes closed or you can just open them now. We take an inhale, roll those shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale as you roll them all the way back and down. And again, inhale, shoulders roll up. And exhale, rolling them back. And last time, inhale to roll the shoulders. And exhale, release. Taking an inhale, reach the arms all the way up over the head. And as you exhale, right fingertips going to come down to the mat, just stretching that left arm all the way up and over. So here you just want to make sure that that left sit bone is pushing nice and firmly into the mat. Lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. Taking an inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, we stretch over to the other side. So just feel that nice stretch through the side of the body, maybe slightly through the side of the back as well here. Taking an inhale to come up to center. Again, we exhale, going over towards your right. Last time, inhaling to center. And exhale, coming over to the left. Inhale, just coming all the way back up, both arms lift up. Reaching the fingertips up, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, right hand is going to come to left knee. Left fingertips can just rest behind you, finding a nice gentle twist through the spine here. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, twisting the other way. So keeping it nice and gentle as we're just still warming up. And then inhale, bring the arms back to center. Exhale, just taking them all the way back and down. Placing the feet out in front of you. Just letting those knees drop side to side. So just warming up those hips a little bit. So just taking them side to side. Beautiful. We're going to come over into your all fours now. So hands come underneath the shoulders, knees come underneath the hips. So spreading those fingertips nice and evenly. We're going to begin with some cat-cows. We inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, lift the chin. And exhale, pushing the floor away, find that curve in the spine. Inhale, arching through the back, taking your time, using the breath. And exhale, push the floor away. And again, inhaling to find that nice arch. Exhale, pushing the floor away. And just relaxing back to neutral. We're going to turn those fingertips all the way around so they're facing towards the knees. And we're just going to rock forwards and backwards here. So we're just stretching out through the forearms, warming up the wrists. Lovely. Turn the fingertips back round. From there, we're going to take right leg out long behind you. Taking an inhale here. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest as you curve the spine. Inhale to extend out. Now you can keep doing this, or if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, that left arm can come off. We take an inhale wherever you are. Exhale, knee draws in, maybe elbow draws in as well. Inhale to extend. Exhale to curve. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curve. Inhale, extend. And then just placing hand and knee back down to the floor. We're going to go on the other side. So first of all, left leg goes out long. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee draws in. Now really find that squeeze in the tummy. Draw the belly button to the spine. Inhale to extend out. Maybe the right arm comes off here. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow or just knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Placing hand and knee back down on the floor now. We're just going to begin nice and slowly walking those hands forwards, sinking the chest down towards the floor. So you can rest on your chin here, or forehead can come to the mat. We're just opening through the shoulders, taking a couple of deep breaths. From there, we're going to come all the way forward. So you're coming down onto your forearms into your Sphinx pose. So here you really want to make sure that you're pushing the shoulders away from the ears. Hands are parallel to each other. Thinking of lifting the belly button up off the mat. We bring the right foot in. Then you're just going to take the right hand around nice and gently just pull that foot in towards you. So keep pushing those hips into the floor, pushing away from that bottom shoulder. Take one breath in. And exhale, release. Next, we go on the other side. Left foot comes up, squeezing that left foot in, pushing the hips into the floor, and trying to stay away from that right shoulder. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale to release. Coming all the way down to the mat now. We're going to take the hands behind us, so interlacing those hands behind your back. And then just lifting the chest off as far as you can. If this doesn't feel right for you, those hands can just point down towards the feet. Wherever you are, take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, release down. We're going to go again with that one. So either interlacing the hands or placing them down so they're facing towards the feet. Lifting up with an inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale. Inhale, see if you can lift a tiny bit higher. And exhale, release all the way down. From there, we're just going to push straight back into a child's pose. Keeping those knees nice and open, walking the fingertips forwards, relaxing the head. And tucking underneath the toes, lifting the hips up nice and high. We find our first downward facing dog. So you can just pedal out through the feet here. Just checking in with that positioning today. So shoulders are away from the ears. Tailbones lifted nice and high. You can bend the knees here as much as you need to. It's more important that the tailbone goes up than the legs are dead straight. So just walking out through the feet. Feel that nice stretch down the backs of the legs. And then from there, we're going to bring right foot forwards in between the hands. Lowering that back knee down, just come to find a low lunge. Sweeping the arms all the way up. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, sinking those hips forwards for that stretch down the front of the hip flexor. Keeping the tummy nice and squeezed, we take another inhale. And exhale to bring the hands down. Tucking underneath the toes, lifting back knee. Right arm sweeps up, easy twist. Pushing through that back heel, we take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, bring the hand back down to the floor. From here, we're going to step straight back to a plank position. So finding your plank, keeping the tummy nice and squeezed. We're all going to lower knees down to the floor together. Elbows go straight back, squeezing them into the sides, lowering all the way down to the floor. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, find your baby cobra. And exhale, pushing through a child's pose. To tuck underneath the toes, downward facing dog. Taking a nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Stepping left foot forwards in between the hands this time. Dropping the back knee down, arms sweep up, low lunge. So you want to think of those inside thighs as squeezing in towards each other and pushing the hips forwards. Relax the shoulders, take a deep breath in. And exhale. One more deep breath in here. And exhale, hands come down, tucking underneath back toes, lifting back knee. This time left arm sweeps up, easy twist. So opening that chest up towards the ceiling. Taking your breath in. Exhale, placing the hand back down. Again, we step straight back to that plank. So keeping that tummy nice and squeezed here. We're just going to take a few little rocks forwards and backwards, firing up that core. We go forwards and back for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Again, knees lower down to the floor. Elbows go straight back as we slowly lower down to the mat. Inhale, this time maybe coming all the way up to a full cobra. Shoulders still away from the ears. Relaxing the head. Sitting back into your child's pose. And then toes tuck under, hips go up, downward facing dog. From here, we're just going to start to walk the feet up towards the hands. Keeping them as bent as you need to here. Taking a big bend through the legs, slowly rolling to standing. Nice. And just giving yourself a little shake out. Beautiful. So coming to the front of your mat, we're going to take an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to fold forwards, bending the knees if you need to. Inhale, rolling the shoulders back. We find a halfway lift, so those hands can come to the thighs, to the shins, or fingertips to the floor. And folding all the way forwards. Again, we're going to find that plank position. Knees lowering down to the floor, lowering down nice and slowly this time. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming up to your cobra. And exhale, finding your own way back to your downward facing dog. From there, right foot's going to step forwards in between the hands. Sweeping the arms up, we come to find a high lunge. So again, squeezing those thighs in towards each other. Arms reach up nice and high. Taking an inhale here. Exhale, opening out warrior 2. We open out your back foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Gazing towards the front hand. Relaxing the shoulders, reaching the fingertips nice and long here. Take an inhale, straighten the front leg, reaching the arms. And exhale, bend. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, bending a little bit further. Last time, inhale, reaching up. And exhale to bend. Reaching forwards, take an inhale, flip the front hand. Exhale, reach all the way over and back, reverse warrior. So finding that stretch through the side body, back hand rests gently on the back leg. And then coming all the way back up, straightening through that front leg. We're going to turn foot so it is parallel to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale to fold forwards, again bending the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And again, inhale, halfway lift. This time, exhale, hands come to the hips. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. Opening that right foot out, again, we find warrior two. And then taking the hands all the way over. Stepping back this time, straight away, downward facing dog. We step left foot forwards in between the hands. All the same on this side. Inhale, arms come up, high lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale, we open out, warrior two. Reaching those fingertips long. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, bending through that front leg. Inhale, reaching the arms. And exhale. Last time, inhale, reaching up. Exhale to bend down. Inhale, reaching forwards, flipping that front hand. Exhale, we reach all the way over and back. Keep the chest lifted towards the ceiling. Keep that big bend through that front leg. And then coming all the way back up to your warrior two. Straightening the front leg. Turning toes so they're parallel to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale as we fold all the way down. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come to the hips. Inhale, we lift up to standing, opening that front foot. Warrior two. Taking the hands all the way over. And again, we step straight back, downward facing dog. Just taking a nice deep breath in here. And exhale. From there, we're just going to begin to drop those knees down to your all fours position. So coming back to that all fours that we were in earlier. So from here, we're going to take the right leg out long behind. Keeping those toes on the floor, just starting to rock forwards and backwards to open out into the calf. And then just coming back to some stillness. We're going to turn on that left knee. Right arm's going to lift up, supported side plank. So lifting those hips nice and high. We're then going to lift that right leg off the floor. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, placing the foot back down. Turning yourself all the way back around, bringing that knee back in. Left leg goes out long, rocking forwards and backwards. And then come to find some stillness, turning on that bottom knee. Lifting the left arm up. So keeping the tummy nice and squeezed, we then lift that foot off the floor, find the balance. Looking up towards that top hand, or if you find it easier, you can look down towards your bottom. Taking an inhale. And exhale, coming all the way back down to your all fours position. Just sitting back on those heels, swing the legs around in front of you. We're going to fire up that core a little bit more. So we're going to have a couple of different options here. Option 1 is to have the hands behind you on the mat, just nice and gently placing them on the mat just to support you. Legs are going to be coming up so the shins are parallel to the floor. So you can either stay here, keeping that tummy nice and squeezed. If you want a little bit more, you can take those hands behind the thighs, or maybe even take the arms off the thighs. So wherever you are, as it's the beginners, I'll demonstrate with the hands on the floor. Keep the tummies nice and squeezed in. We're just going to drop the right foot down to the floor and squeeze back up. Left foot down, keep that tummy nice and squeezed in and leave back up. And down. Lift, left leg. Lift, right leg. Lift, left leg. Lift. Maybe you want to have a go of the arms off or behind the legs. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Last ones, lower, lift, and lower, and lift, giving the legs a big hug. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to roll back down to the mat now. So we're going to open those feet slightly. Just shift yourself forward so you've got a bit of space to roll down. So we want to be as nice and controlled as possible, bone by bone, coming down to the mat, reaching the arms forwards. So we just tuck under that pelvis, keep the tummy squeezed in. We start to lower down. We're going for 10, 9, 8, keep breathing, keep the arms relaxed, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep going, keep breathing, 3, 2, and 1. And just squeezing those knees into the chest, giving them a big hug. And you can rock from side to side here if you want to. Nice. And similar to what we just did, a little bit more ab work. We're going to lift the shins so they're parallel to the floor again. Trying to keep that lower back so it's pushing into the mat. We're going to reach the arms forwards towards the heels. We're going to take little pulses here. So we reach for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Coming back down, place the feet on the floor. Palms just down by the hips. Pushing through the heels now. We're going to start to lift those hips off the floor. Lifting them up as high as you can. Take a deep breath in here, squeezing the bum. And exhale. And again we inhale. And exhale. Last time, take an inhale. And exhale, rolling all the way back down. Through the spine. And we're going to do all of that again. So shins facing up towards the ceiling. Lifting chest and shoulders off the floor. We pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And placing the feet on the floor. Exactly the same this time if you want a bit more of a challenge. We're also going to take those arms up overhead as the hips lift. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Last time, deep breath in here. And exhale, bringing the hands all the way back down. We're going to extend the left leg out long, squeezing the right leg into the chest. So just giving that knee a few little squeezes, opening out through the hip. And then from there, you're just going to interlace the hands behind the right thigh and start to extend that leg up. We're going to keep the foot flexed for now. So it doesn't matter how high up it goes. If we can keep the legs straight, that's great. But if you need a little bend, no worries. And if you find this quite easy, maybe those hands come all the way behind the calf. So wherever you are, again, we're just going to take a nice deep inhale here, Make sure that bottom leg is straight. And exhale. And again, we inhale. And exhale. Maybe pulling that leg a little bit further. Last time, we inhale. And exhale, bending the leg. And lowering down to the floor, squeezing left leg in. Just taking a few little pulses here as you start to open out through the hips. Interlacing hands behind that left thigh, start to extend the leg up towards the ceiling. Again, doesn't matter how high it goes. Keeping that foot nice and flexed. Again, if you want to, those hands can come all the way behind the calf, but they don't have to. They can absolutely stay behind the thigh. We take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale, maybe see if you can pull that leg in a little bit further. And last time, we inhale. And exhale, bending that knee in. And then bringing the right leg to join the left, squeezing those legs again. Nice, this time we're going to place the right ankle over the left knee. So again, we're going to keep feet flexed. Hands are going to go through the right leg to grab around the outside of the left thigh. Keeping those feet flexed, squeezing the legs into the chest. You should feel that nice stretch down the right hip. We're going to take 3 breaths here. So inhaling through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale here. And exhale. Releasing the legs. Changing to the other side. Left ankle comes over right knee. Interlacing the hands behind the thigh. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale to squeeze the legs in. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Releasing the legs. Just bringing the feet together, let the knees fall out to the side. Resting the hands on the tummy, or they can just come down to the floor. And we're just going to stay here for a few breaths, taking nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. And you can stay here as long as you want to. You've got a bit longer. Just enjoying that stillness. If not, then you can join me in just closing the session together. We're going to roll over onto your side. And coming all the way up to a seated position. We're just going to finish taking a nice deep inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bringing the hands to the prayer position. And we bow the head. Namaste.